today is the first Monday of the month of June. Time flies, and sometimes, we wish, actually, this is all too common. At the end of the day, we wish we had more than 24 hours because we find out that we didn't really accomplish much during the day, right? And our guest this afternoon actually will give us tips on how to make the most out of your day. And her suggestion is to pay attention to the things that interrupt us from doing our work during the day. And that is business and life coach Jacqueline Huynh Schaefer. Hello and welcome to Kababayan. Today, Jacqueline is the COO of Life Oasis, and also she's a trainer. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to the show. All right, so you sent me these notes. You say here that the average person gets one interruption every 8 minutes. Really?
Yes.
And where do these interruptions come from?
Emails, texts, even some people have their Facebook ping on, that it gets pinged every time you get noticed. Phones, your children, your employees.
Right. People that need something from you. If we take this further, the cost of interruptions to the U.S. economy is estimated at $588 billion a year. So that's how unproductive we become if we let these interruptions get to us. So the discussion today is for you to give us tips on how to, can we avoid interruptions?
You know, you can't avoid it. It's just part of life. What you can be is more aware, more conscious of when you're being interrupted. And you get to actually choose if you want to take the interruption.
And that is actually strategy number 1, awareness. Recognize how often other people interrupt you, how frequently you have to stop and look for things and all that. But sometimes, when we go through our day, we don't really pay attention. Do you suggest that we take down notes, or how do we do this? How do we become aware?
Lists are great. To-do lists, task lists, list of things to buy, so that when you have those extra time, which is you have about 10 minutes, about 10 to 20 times a week, when people are late for your meeting, when you're at the doctor's office and they're running late. And these lists is where you are most productive. You just go straight to your list that you've created and look for things that only take 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's actually strategy number 2. Make the most out of small pockets of time. So do you suggest we have a to-do list, which is general, and then like an evergreen to-do list of things that we can do? What are the things that we can do in 10 minutes?
Reply to emails, cancel or make an appointment, right? We can look at maybe documents that only take a brief overview.
Also, maybe what I do is that's when I reply to text messages to friends, because friendships need nurturing as well, right?
Right.
So, yeah,
and those are quick texts. You can do that.
Right. Never while driving, though.
Right.
Okay. Strategy number 3: Thursday instead of Friday team meetings. So people hold team meetings on Fridays. Ours here is on Tuesdays.
Okay.
So is there a particular, like a perfect day of the week that you can hold team meetings?
I think if you can have a team meeting, Thursday's the great day.
Why?
Thursday morning or Thursday afternoon.
Why is that?
Because usually by Friday, what I want to do is think about going to the beach.
Yes.
Meeting friends. I want to wind down, not have to finish up something. Thursday, you get a great day to review what you've done the last 3 days.
Okay.
To get a push to finish what you need to do, or maybe start something. Answer phone calls. That's Thursday. People have a lot of energy.
Right.
They want to finish up.
And I'm going to be digressing for just a little bit, but I hear from people that sometimes there's a strategy to answering email as well. If it's a business email, you don't want to answer an email when it's Friday at 5 p.m. because then it gets buried down.
Right.
And so, is that true?
Yes.
Yeah.
Same reason. By Friday, people are not thinking about working. They want to finish the day up. They're thinking about meeting their kids that day, having happy hour. Right.
So the cutoff is Thursday afternoon.
Yeah.
When you think about work. What about strategy number 4, end of the day review? How do you review your day? Do you also advocate writing it down? And what can you get out of the end of the day review?
This is the end of the day before you go to bed.
Okay.
So you've reviewed what you've done that day, and you actually look ahead and see what's up for tomorrow and plan your day, right? So this is more of the awareness of being really aware of where your time is going the next day and deciding where do I fit a 30 to 60 minute chunk of the day where I am focused on one task, no interruption? That means turning off your emails, turning off your phones, so that you get that task done.
Right. Some people suggest that, when we check our emails, we only set a lot time. So first thing I do when I get to my office is sit down, check my email. And then that's the last thing I do before I leave the office as well. Is that enough? Some people are constantly on their smartphones. Yes.
This is the interruption that we talk about. And that's why people say, I don't have enough time. And where did the time go?
Right.
Because it takes 25 minutes on average to get back to the momentum.
Oh.
And you get interrupted about every 8 minutes.
Right. Okay. Okay. Wow. That's very interesting. And so strategy number 5 is to use the most powerful word in our time management vocabulary, which is...
No.
Okay. Why is that? I've also been told before that the sexiest word in the English language is no. So don't be scared to use it. Just say no. Because what? We're wired to say yes?
Yeah, I think as human, we're creatures of nurturing. We want to help. It makes us feel good. But what happens is we just say yes to everything, and then later on we actually feel guilty.
Oh, okay.
Right? How many times have you, I wish I, didn't do that because I don't really have time.
Right.
And so I say, if you can't say no yet, take a baby step and say, I'll think about it. Let me get back with you in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. When you get a chance to look at your calendar, call your significant other to see if that's okay.
Yeah.
And
maybe,
then get back.
Maybe next time you come back on the show, we can talk about the many ways to say no. I think there are. There should be.
There is.
Right?
There
so
is.
we'll have you back next time.
Yes.
For now, thank you so much for sharing those tips with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Jacqueline Wynn Schaefer, if you want more, log on to their website, lifeoasis.com. Thank you so much, and more power to you.
Okay.
We'll be back with more tips, this time for parents out there. Toddlers and technology, is that a good fit? We'll discuss when we return. Don't go away.